Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I have a really special recipe. This is one of my favorite burgers that I've tried. Super easy to put together and it's basically one ingredient to flavor this burger. So sit back, let me show you all how easy this one is to prepare. You all can make it with any type of meat you like, with beef, with lamb, with goat, with chicken, with turkey, you name it, you can make it with this recipe. So I'm starting with my minced meat of choice, which is turkey. And I'm adding in my favorite grill seasoning or burger seasoning. This is the only seasoning I'll be adding to this, and it has the right amount of spices and salt in here. So I'm not adding any additional salt. And as I started to mix it, I noticed that I think I needed some more of that seasoning. So I went in again. So the correct measurements are on the screen and will be in the description box. So I mixed that and I mixed it well until it was well incorporated throughout the meat. Once you mix it in really well, the next step would be to form it into small bowls. Now we're leaving these in bowls because we're smashing them, so you don't need to open them out. So I got 10 of the same size balls from the amount of meat that I have here. You can make them smaller, you'll get double the amount. I'm going to sprinkle on some more of that burger seasoning on the top of each of the bowls. This is going to add more flavor. You guys see how simple this is? All you have to do is place it on your oil griddle, or you can use a frying pan. If you're using a frying pan, you'll do these one at a time. And on your very hot griddle, you're going to take something like this and press down. You can use like a big glass, the bottom of a glass. Use something that's really big because you want to smash them down as thin as possible. And I would leave a link for this particular press that I'm using in the description box so you guys can check it out. Now we're going to allow it to cook there until it starts to form a nice crust on one side and then flip it. You need to cook these on a medium-high heat. They cook up pretty quickly. And I'm pressing it down one more time. And you may say, but all of the juices are coming out. Guess what? It's going to go back right into the meat. It's not going to be dry at all. Trust me on this one. So I'm going to allow it to cook. Make sure both sides are nice and crusty and brown. And then we're going to be topping it with some pepper jack cheese slices, or you can use whatever sliced cheese you like. Next, I'm just going to set these aside. You see they're not thoroughly melted. They will continue to soften on that hot burger. So I'm setting them aside and then I'll cover them and I'm going to continue cooking the rest of my burgers. So for these last two burgers, I put some oil on my griddle and I'm going to place some onion slices on my griddle. We're going to caramelize a few onion slices so that we can top our delicious burgers with. You guys see how simple this is? And it's so different from a regular burger, and I really enjoyed it more than the regular burger. So I'm just going to cook the onions until they're nice and caramelized, and all of that flavor that's left over on the griddle from cooking the meat will go onto the onions, so you don't have to add any salt. The seasoning from the burgers is going to season your onions. I wanted extra crispy burgers, so I left my cast iron press on the burger. So I'm just flipping the onions over to make sure that they're browning and caramelizing evenly, and you cook these to as soft or as crunchy as you want them. So I just let mine cook for about 5 to 6 minutes and I'm going to remove it and set it aside. Now the next step is building the burger. So I'm building my burger by using 2 of my smashed burgers, and I'm going to top it with my caramelized onion. The sweetness from this onion with the burger was totally amazing. I'm also going to add on some Pringles. Now the Pringles is optional, you don't have to add it, but it gives it a really nice crunch. And that's it. That's as simple as it is. This was one of the best burgers I've ever put together, and I really think it's because of the seasoning. So try it, let me know what you think. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to hear from you. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!